provisions of this honorable court where the jurisdiction is vested in this honorable court to decide or determine a list. 184, 185, 186 and 186A and 188. In 187, if your lordship takes a look, that is not a jurisdictional provision. 187 is a procedural provision which enables this honorable court to do complete justice in a list pending before it. Your lordship will see the language. Supreme Court shall have power to issue such directions, orders or decrees as may be necessary for doing complete justice in any case or matter pending before it. So the case or matter has to come to this honorable court under Articles 184 to 186A or 188 of the review jurisdiction or now 191A of the Constitution.
इसमें वो ऐसी बात नहीं है कि जैसे CPC में है in respect of same subject matter between same parties. The same parties is not mentioned in it.
That's
in
true.
respect of subject matter or a list pending before.
My lord, one of the principles of adversarial jurisdiction as opposed to inquisitorial jurisdiction under 184(3) is that for 185 your lordships need to have a case and a controversy before it. Quite often your lordship sends the case back to the High Court or to a particular body saying, this issue has not been determined. We are sitting over here in an appellate jurisdiction. We would like to be educated by the findings of the High Court in that respect, and the High Court may therefore decide this matter, and then the matter should come to us. So that's the line which is drawn between 184(3) and 185, and 187 allows your lordship at times to overcome procedural technicalities and difficulties and decide a matter under 187. It does not, this is the Supreme Court, it can do whatever it wants, but may I say that it does not confer jurisdiction on this honorable court to decide the dispute of a party which is not before it, either for or against. In a dispute which is pending, at times it can mold the relief and give more to one of the contesting parties. That power is there. Both parties are before this honorable court. This honorable court can mold the relief. There may be situations where one party is entitled to a little more than is strictly there, and that can be given. But one of the requirements has to be that the requirements of 185 or 186 or 186A or 191 or 188 of the Constitution must be satisfied. 187 is not a jurisdictional provision. I cannot file a petition under 187 before this court. 187 is a provision which allows this court to decide a dispute completely. It is not a jurisdiction to decide a dispute which is not before the party, grant relief against someone who is not before this court, grant relief to someone who is not before this court.
यहाँ पे दो अल्फाज इस्तेमाल हुए, case or matter pending. What is the difference between case and matter?
My lord,
दो अल्फाज इस्तेमाल हुए.
the matter case comes, your lordship's clear. Matter must be a matter pending before the word used, it's qualified by the word pending. The subject matter of the controversy, your lordship may say subject matter of the controversy may be before your lordship. But when deciding under 187, if your lordship tomorrow is hearing an appeal between a landlord and a tenant under 185(3), can your lordship in that matter under 187 grant the relief to a third party? The question, or can your lordship deny relief or hold that a fourth party would not be entitled to any relief or cannot act in this manner?
The matter between tenant and landlord is an individual matter. That is individual matter. But as far as the matter which involves a public importance, matter of public importance, whether in that the Supreme Court is restricted like a civil court.
My lord.
Civil court में तो बात आ जाती, दो पार्टी आती हैं, एक सपोज एक प्रॉपर्टी पे डिस्प्यूट है, कोर्ट इस नतीजे पर आती कि ना आप मालिक हो ना डिफेंडेंट मालिक है, थर्ड पर्सन मालिक है, लेकिन कोर्ट दे नहीं सकती.
My lord.
दिस इज लिमिटेड जुरिसडिक्शन ऑफ सिविल कोर्ट. 187 यहाँ पे आके, चूंकि हम आई एम रिलाइंग ऑन 187, इसलिए मैं 187.
My lord, my lord.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट हैज वास्ट जुरिसडिक्शन, जो हमने कहा, यही बात जस्टिस या अफरीदी साहब ने कही है कि एक्सेप्शनल सर्कमस्टांसेस में ये इस्तेमाल किया जा सकता है.
Yahya Afridi Saab says, my lord, that when the parties are not before this court, relying on 187 will create a dangerous precedent.
आगे चल के हाउ ये है पेज ऑफ 216 पे,
If your lordship will see,
216.
216. Yes, if your lordship will see 216. Finally, while the undeniable power of this court to do complete justice under 187 of the Constitution is recognized, exercising this power in the absence of an aggrieved party directly approaching the court could set a dangerous and far-reaching precedent.
आगे भी पढ़े.
Ji sir. Such a course risks undermining the principles of due process and judicial restraint, potentially leading to an overreach of judicial authority. The exercise of this power must therefore be reserved for exceptional circumstances where there is a clear and compelling need to intervene to bolster the rights of the aggrieved petitioner. My lord, and prevent a miscarriage of justice. If your lordship will see the last three lines of this paragraph, thus court must therefore exercise caution to preserve the integrity of judicial proceedings and ensure that justice is administered within the boundaries set by the Constitution.
There is no bar. उनके तरफ से बार नहीं है. उन्होंने कहा कि बड़े एहतियात से, बहुत ही तरीके से और बहुत ही तमाम मामलात को देखते हुए, जस्टिस करते हुए.
My lord, since his lordship has not used the word bar, I will not use it. But may I say, he says it's a dangerous precedent with far-reaching and create a far-reaching precedent. His lordship says this will undermine the principles of due process, Article 4, my lord, of the Constitution, and judicial restraint, potentially leading to an overreach of judicial authority. My lord, it reminds me of your lordship's judgment, some of them in dissent, where your lordship says that the power is there to interpret the Constitution, but the power is not there to rewrite the Constitution. And I, for the purpose of rewriting, I specifically draw your lordship's attention to paragraph 8 and the timelines created therein, where your lordship also takes the view that this cannot be done. My lord, this case which has just been handed over discusses in detail some of the judgments of this honorable court. If your lordship may turn, PLD 2014, Supreme Court, page 1. If your lordship may see, page 41, opening line. This powers remain undefined so that the court can cater to any situation and could even mold relief. For instance, if an individual acquires property by defrauding people, the Supreme Court can restore the possession. However, this power should not be misconstrued to mean to pass any order which is against the letter of the law or against specific constitutional provisions. Paragraph 43, it is to be used sparingly with an element of judicial restraint. Paragraph 44, this court granted special additional pension where it found that the pensioner was being discriminated against and observed. It may be stated there that this court, in terms of clause 1 of Article 187 of the Constitution, is competent to issue such directions, but given only in case of parties before it, necessary for doing complete justice in any case. If your lordship may turn to the next page, page 42. While granting a relief, the court can dispose with the technicalities and may mold the relief according to the requirement if the dictates of justice so demand. In this behalf, reference may be made to the case of Zulfiqar Ali Babu. And paragraph 46, In Meher Zulfiqar Ali Babu, this court observed that for passing an order under Article 187 of the Constitution, no independent proceeding before this court is required, and once the court is seized of a list competently, it can pass orders.
ये तो ऐसा, इससे हम वो एक पॉइंट क्लियर हो सकता है कि देयर आर टू पार्टीज आर बिफोर द कोर्ट. एक पॉइंट बन रहा है, एक रिलीफ बन रहा है, लेकिन वो पर्टिकुलरली किसी ने उसको उसके ऊपर नजर नहीं पड़ी या वो मांगा नहीं है, लेकिन वो चीज बन रही है एंड बोथ द पार्टीज आर बिफोर द कोर्ट. तो यहाँ तो एक बिल्कुल इंडिपेंडेंट स्टैंड लेकर उन्होंने एक और पार्टी को जो which was not before the court, before the Peshawar High Court, and they were like an intervener before this court just to assist the court. उन्होंने relief ही नहीं मांगा है.
That is the submission, Your Ladyship. In terms of Article 225, may I draw the attention of Your Lordships and Your Ladyship to the case of Election Commission of Pakistan versus Javed Hashmi, PLD 1989, Supreme Court 396, and the relevant portions are at pages 416 and 418 and 422 of the judgment.
यहाँ तो मखदूम साहब झगड़ा जो था वो रिजर्व सीट्स का ऑन द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ द सीट्स प्रिक्योर्ड था, तो वो रिजर्व सीट तो एक तरफ रह गई तो दूसरी तरफ चल पड़ा था.
That's the submission, my lord. That's the submission. And
उन 80 सीट्स पे भी उनकी क्या कहना चाहिए, न्यू एलोकेशन एंड न्यू एक्सेप्टेंस और joining a party. That was even not 0% before.
my lord, the situation over here was that none of those 80 persons were before this honorable court, that what we could have got
On the basis of an admitted fact,
yes,
the list started that these 80 persons have joined the SIC, therefore they claimed the reserve seats
Yes.
of women and non-Muslims. And no, even the Election Commission, the Peshawar High Court and this court has not granted them the seats on the ground that they are not entitled.
yes.
जो बाकी है वो तो
सब ये इनके पास सैम्बल नहीं था, वो सुप्रीम कोर्ट के फैसले के मुताबिक वो नहीं कंटेस्ट कर सकते थे ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलर सैम्बल. फिर उसके बाद उस पॉलिटिकल पार्टी की एग्जिस्टेंस खत्म हो जाएगी क्या?
No, your ladyship.
They were issuing certificates. तो इसका मतलब है पार्टी तो मौजूद थी. They were issuing certificates to their candidates, लेकिन उनके पास सैम्बल नहीं था. तो इसकी क्या लीगल पोजीशन होगी?
Your ladyship, they then contested the elections as independent candidates, and the facts are that after the election they joined.
Some of them wrote PTI as their political party.
That is, my lord, Mr. Justice Mandu Khel's judgment, where his lordship draws a line of distinction. As far as the majority judgment, which is the judgment under review before your lordship, all 80 candidates were allowed to join PTI after the time limits. 41 candidates were allowed to join PTI after the time limits specified in the Constitution, and the allocation of seats was made entirely to PTI. So the submission over here was that PTI was not a petitioner in any of the three forums, including the Supreme
नहीं, मैं
Court.
उस point of view से नहीं पूछ रही. My point of view is when they were not allowed to contest election on their own symbol, तो वो political party तो that still exist अभी तक है, वो मौजूद है. अभी तो शायद उन्होंने election वगैरह भी कर लिया हो. उस वक्त वो political party थी कि नहीं, खत्म हो गई थी?
Your ladyship,
सिंबल का एक पॉलिटिकल पार्टी में क्या पोजीशन होती है?
your ladyship, the political party existed, but it had not been granted a symbol in view of the judgment of this honorable court in the symbols
वो
case
सिर्फ
to which your
एक
ladyship
खास-
was a
एक
party.
खास सिंबल के ऊपर इलेक्शन कॉन्टेस्ट नहीं कर सकते थे सिर्फ.
But
ये हर्डल उनके रास्ते में आ रहा था.
and after they were elected as independents, as your ladyship points out, since the political party existed, they could have joined that political party. All of them could have joined PTI, but they did not. They joined SIC, and when they joined SIC came to court that the seats be allotted to it.
SIC तो खुद ही नहीं थी उधर,
जी यही सबमिशन है.
एक इंडिपेंडेंट कैंडिडेट उठ के दूसरे इंडिपेंडेंट कैंडिडेट को मेंबर को ज्वाइन कर रही थी.
That is the submission, that they could have joined PTI but they did not. They could have come to the court but they did not. PTI could have come to the court but it did not. And in view of this, allocating them the reserved seats on the basis of the present proceedings where they were not a petitioner, and allowing these candidates, or at least a large part of them, to join a political party within the time, outside the timelines provided in the Constitution, is clearly contrary to the provisions of the Constitution. Those timelines had to be adhered to, and as my Lord Mrs. Mandu Khail and my Lord Justice Yahya Afridi and my Lord Mrs. Aminuddin Ahmad and Naeem Afghan held, these were sacrosanct timelines provided in the Constitution.
मुख्तार साहब, जहाँ तक ये सिंबल्स की बात है, इन माय जजमेंट पैराग्राफ 15 and 16 मैंने उसको डील किया कि ये सिंबल इज ओनली टू रिकॉग्नाइज द कैंडिडेट. वो किसी सूरत किसी पार्टी को डिप्राइव नहीं करता अगर किसी को सिंबल ना मिले. पार्टी एक ही सूरत में खत्म हो सकती है कि वो रेफरेंस फाइल हो और सुप्रीम कोर्ट डिक्लेयर कर दे. इसके अलावा पार्टी खत्म हो ही नहीं सकती अनलेस कि वो खुद अपने आप को खत्म कर दे. तो पार्टी का वजूद तो है किसी भी पार्टी के.
I'm not disputing that.
So the candidate, the party can issue. देखिए असल में होता है कि हम थोड़ा सा, मैंने जो समझा, अपनी बात कर रहा हूँ, हम ये समझते रहे कि शायद पार्टी इलेक्शन कंटेस्ट करती है. पार्टी नहीं कंटेस्ट करती, कैंडिडेट कंटेस्ट करते हैं ऑन द सिंबल ऑफ